And as well, first of all, we will tell you about Skoltech, what it is, because probably not everybody knows here, and hopefully not yet. And we will share like this basic information what Skoltech is actually. After that, we'll give the floor to the Princess Foundation, and our colleagues will share the information how to apply for the scholarship, and then we will talk about how the selection process actually is being done here for this scholarship. After that, we will have this exciting part of this webinar. So our current students and our alumni will be joining this webinar to share their experience. They have a lot to tell you as well, and they will be happy to share this very valuable knowledge about Skoltech. And after that, we will go to the Q&A session. So, first of all, Skoltech is located in the Skolkovo Innovation Center, and it is actually this like kind of Silicon Valley of Russia. So here we can find a lot of interesting organizations like for boosting science and technology. And the heart of this location is actually Skoltech, Skolkovo Institute of Science and Technology. So, and we are very proud to be the heart of this area. And as you can see that this is like this beautiful building is our campus, and just in front of this campus we have these dormitories available for students and many other available facilities there as well. So yes, we were established in 2011, but with in collaboration with MIT, which is you probably know. And the like top priority for Skoltech was to combine research, innovation, and education. So this is like the so-called triple helix, which this approach has been actively used at MIT, and we as well like successfully perform it at Skoltech. Skoltech is an English-speaking university, so there is no need to know Russian to study at Skoltech. I know that some like our international students do study Russian, but just for fun. There is like not a big necessity in it. And yes, we already have been named like top young 100 universities of the world by Nature Index, and this is like just to prove my word that we are like pretty young, but very ambitious already. So, and this is like the main things which which you need to know about Skoltech. The main thing is just for Skoltech, it's just to build this bridge from science to innovation, and the use this approach in all the activities which we have at Skoltech, like education, research, etc. And for doing this, we have this special education model where we actually use all these approaches. Then Skoltech is not that huge in means of student cohort, and but still we like do it deliberately because like we want to make sure that we have this very like complementary for students ratio, like students per professors. And as you can see, so we have many faculty members in different areas, but not that many students. And we actually want to maintain this figures in order to make sure and assure that we have this level of education at Skoltech. And Skoltech is really international university. So you can see that 20% of students, they're like students from all over the world. We now currently have a lot of students from Asia, from Africa, and from many other countries. And of course, this has really maintained this international spirit at Skoltech. The main pillars is just this create this idea of education to co-create. So it means that you are not only like having studies, but as well you have this a lot of scientific work and innovation and leadership work as well. It's all combined in Skoltech education programs. Starting from this year, we have application fees introduced and tuition fees for international students. But I would like to stress here, just to focus your attention, that for this prestigious scholarship, which we have here, the winners of the scholarship among Thai students have full tuition waivers. There other international students will have to actually pay the tuition fees, but for Thai students, winners of the scholarship, it will be waived completely. As well, there will be monthly stipend just to cover the living expenses, and it's pretty good. It's like the highest stipend in the university in Russia at the current moment, and it starts from 40,000 rubles, and it can be increased based on the academic performance of the student. As well, we provide as like big courtesy and big respect to Her Royal Highness. We provide this reimbursement of travel expenses for the students to come from Thailand to Russia. Of course, medical insurance and travel insurance is provided. We really take care of our international students, and this medical insurance is provided as complement for our scholarship winners as well. Then, there are many opportunities for academic mobilities, industrial immersions, and the last but not the least benefit is we provide accommodation at Skoltech dorms, and they are on very beneficiary conditions. So the winners of this prestigious scholarship live alone in such at Skoltech premises, and later I will show you the premises which we provide in the dorms which are allocated for winners of this scholarship. But Skoltech is a STEM university, and areas of knowledge which are covered are those, but it finds its reflection at master programs and PhD programs. But for this scholarship at Skoltech, we have programs like data science, which is like the flagship course and flagman program at Skoltech, where we have the top professors, and it's data science. It's material science. It's the one which was mentioned by Professor Tanit, and Professor Bakumov is like a great scientist, very well renowned in the world, and he's as well are teachers at this program, material science and digital electrical energy. The program, which is what recently renamed, it was previously energy systems, but now it's digital electrical energy program as well. It's under guidance of Professor Bakumov, because it belongs to the research center, which is guided by Professor Bakumov, mentioned by Professor Tunit. So as well, we have at Skoltech PhD programs, and I just would like to draw your attention to the fact that we don't have our own bachelor programs at the moment, only PhD programs and master programs. So master program structure is really consists of 120 ECTS credits, and you can see that the big focus is done on entrepreneurship and innovation. So not only research is done, but entrepreneurship innovation is very important for Skoltech, because it's one of the core pillars of the Skoltech approach, which has been developed together with MIT people. And it finds its reflection, actually, it's in the very first course, which is called Innovation Workshop. It's a very intensive kind of boot camp where all the students are connected from all the programs, and they're formed into the multidisciplinary teams to create their own real companies. And this is very intensive and interesting, and I think that our students and alumni will mention this, since it's really remarkable. After the innovation workshops, students start to have like lots of courses, and the key like difference of Skoltech courses is that they can be chosen by the students, and the education curriculum can be developed by the students, him or herself, meaning that students select the courses which they like. Of course, there are obligatory courses, but the rest of the courses can be compelled from different programs according to students' needs, and it's really makes this education journey of these or that students very unique. So, like after graduation, usually our students continue with their career in industry or with in science, and of course in creating their own companies and startups. Of course, our students can proceed with their research work in our top-notch laboratories, and some of the equipment can be very, very unique. Like, for example, you can see the combustion tube here. This big equipment belongs to the hydrocarbon research center located in Skoltech. And for example, this combustion tube exists only in Russia and in Canada, in Calgary. So just like this is just to demonstrate how unique it can be. And we are very proud of our campus, like Professor Sumonta and Dr. Tanit already mentioned that it's like really modern building. And yes, it is. It was designed by architectural bureaus from Switzerland, Herzog de Muren, and it's like they have very impressive projects around the world. And in 2019, this building was awarded with the prize from UNESCO as the best campus in the world. So this is a wonderful opportunity to be a student of the best campus in the world according to UNESCO of 2019. So, and all these are education facilities for students. And remember I mentioned that we provide this accommodation. Yes, all our students now start to receive this accommodation at the dorms. But again, the winners of the scholarship have very privileged conditions, and they live in such dormitories like these. You can just have a look, and they have they don't live with somebody, they don't share, they live there separately, individually. So the individual accommodation is provided. And it's actually rather nice, but the other students, there are different categories of students which we have, and they live in the other building. But this building is supposed to be and is considered to be more privileged. And I think our students can share about it as well. So usually we start the admission process from starting from the new year, and our admission process is very active at the moment. So again, everybody is free to apply via our standard selection process. But again, I draw your attention to the fact that for the Thai students, there is a big and wonderful privileged opportunity to choose this separate track of applying, like this scholarship program for three master programs at Skoltech. As I mentioned, we have this English language proficiency required. So because we're English-speaking university, the minimum required level is B2. So we actually accept some international certificates like TOEFL. There are several TOEFL exams, but we accept IBT and ITP. As well, we can receive Duolingo English test, which is needed. And in case the previous studies are conducted in English, as well, we can get this certificate and accept the certificate, and there will be no need to pass the special additional English exam. So I will not put much emphasis on how to apply at like for Skoltech programs, because like we would like to concentrate on their scholarship, and we will just later tell more details how to apply and how to proceed. But just for now, I would like to conclude my speech that this is a wonderful opportunity to spend 2 years at master programs here with globally renowned faculty, with education in English. So like the English for sure will be improved. At Skoltech, you can get this opportunity to launch your own startup, because like at Skoltech, we provide this full toolkit how to create very technological and advanced companies. That we have a lot of academic mobility possibilities. And the main thing, of course, it's this financial support. So the scholarship winners have this opportunity to have the full tuition waiver and to get this monthly scholarship like for covering the living expenses, which is pretty much like just for you to understand this, the average salary in Russia is like 40,000 rubles. So it's like pretty much enough to cover the living expenses at for the life in Russia. So at this point, I would like to stop my presentation. And now we would like to go next to the application stage. So how to apply. And for that wonderful purpose, I would like to give the floor to the Princess Foundation and to Dr. Chedamas, just to give you this brief overview how to apply and how to proceed with the scholarship. So Chedamas, hello, welcome to this webinar.
Hello, Natalia. This scholarship, as I think Professor Sumonka has briefly mentioned, that it started in 2019 with 3 scholarships per year. The scholarship administration in Thailand is managed by Princess Sirindhorn Information Technology Foundation, or is called PSIT in short, in collaboration with Skoltech. Altogether, we have 7 batches of students receiving the scholarship, including 17 scholarship recipients. Of these recipients, we have 12 graduated, 3 currently studying, we have 2 resign. Of the ones who graduated, 5 now is working. I think 4 is continuing for a PhD program somewhere else. 1 person is continuing for, I think 2. We have 2 continuing for a PhD program in Singapore, and I think 1 is here with us, Mr. Katiya. He's among the first or second batch of this scholarship. And as Natalia said earlier, it's offered in 3 study programs. And in our application, we indicated the basic qualification requirement in order to apply and be eligible to receive the scholarship is for the GPA for undergraduate bachelor's degree, not less than 3.00 or 75%. And they have to have a proof of English language proficiency. In our application announcement, we said the internet-based minimum score of 80. I saw earlier slides of Natalia. It's a bit lower. It's 72 or something. We indicated a minimum of 80.
It's 79. It's fine.
All right. And for ITP is 450. It's not 5 something. All right. And for IELTS, minimum score of 6.0. And for those who do not have any of these tests, Skoltech will provide the tests for this English language proficiency. And for the application process, as mentioned earlier, that it's managed by a PISIT. So we have announced the call for application for this scholarship for the academic year 2026, starting in December, Friday, 6 December, and it will run through April, I think 24th of April, at our website, as you see here. And also Skoltech website, you can also connect to the application from that page too. After we receive the application, we do the reviews to see if all the qualification match with the required basic qualification. And then we submit the applications that meets the basic requirement to Skoltech to do the preliminary review, and that will be from April to May, that Skoltech will do the preliminary screening, and after Skoltech do the screening, Skoltech will submit to us the list of those applicants who meet the requirement of the university, and submit the list to us to announce the call for interview. We will be announcing the call for interview in May 14th, and the interview date would be on May 30th through online. And after that, we would announce the final list of those who would be granted a scholarship by 16th of June on our website. And after that, Skoltech will correspond with the selected candidates for the detailed arrangement before departing to Skoltech, such as those related to visa application, and also the ticket to Skoltech, because Skoltech provide the ticket to Russia for those who are selected to receive the scholarship. And on our website, we have more details about all these steps. And also we have the number that you can call if you have any question. So I think that's about the process that we have. This is the detail in the announcement of each program, the requirement such as your background study, and the requirement on the GPA and for the English language. But basically it's the same as what I just said earlier. There is also a link to the website of each program if you want to see the detail of each program. We also provide the link. It's a Skoltech page for each particular program. Yes. And I think that would be a question if there would be, if students or the prospective applicants are interested in other programs that we have announced, how would you suggest? I think that's about what I have for now. But I would like to say to any prospective applicants, for students who are still hesitating if you will apply or not, I encourage you to submit application. I think our Russian colleagues, Natalia, Dennis, and those at Skoltech take care of the students very well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
actually a great time to hear actually about the feedback. So we will now go to those presentations from our students and alumni. Yes, and I would like now to give the floor to Mr. Katiya. So can you please switch on your camera? Great. Happy to see you here. So let's start from you, and then we will proceed. So we have many, like our students, to reconnect, and very happy to give the floor to Mr. Katia. So the floor is yours.
So, first of all, good evening. Um, อาจารย์สมนชาอาจารย์ชดามาศอาจารย์ธนิต Natalia, Dennis, and our current students, including our alumni as well, and also um, the other participants. So, let me share my screen first. A little bit about myself, like for my journey before Skoltech and like how Skoltech changed me like to become what I am now after Skoltech. So first like for my study journey I started with very theoretical field which is pure mathematics. I was at Singapore University under the DPST scholarship, which is like government scholarship, and then I had an opportunity to do some research exchange at the University of Nebraska Lincoln in the US, like in the year 2018. And then after that, I changed my field to be data science, which is very trending and innovative field at that time. And like it was like my turning points from a very abstract person to be like someone who can do some concrete things, which which started from data science. I did something related to human behavior and pedestrian behavior, and like after I graduated from Skoltech, like I think my programming background and mathematical background like were really strengthened, and that's why I shifted again to robotics. And I would say that all the skills that I got when I studied at Skoltech really helped me a lot for like completing my PhD. I did my PhD at the Singapore University of Technology and Design from the year 2021 to 2025, and then currently I am a postdoctoral researcher at Nanyang Technological University or NTU in Singapore, which I would say that like until these days I still use a lot of knowledge and programming skills that I obtained from Skoltech. It's very useful, I would say. And like here is a more specific overview of what I did during like when I was in Skoltech. So not only research and coursework, I also like for the innovation workshop that Natalia already mentioned, like my team worked very hard on it, and we got the first runner up like prize. And like under the topic AI food sorting machine, like we were collaborated. Like I was the only international student in the group, and like we were friends until these days. And apart from that, I was also a part of student council. I was a clubs coordinator, so I had opportunities to work with a lot of people, like with different interests, including like different sports or like different languages clubs and different like interest groups. And during my industrial immersion it was kind of like an internship during our summer term. I did it at iMolecule, which is a research lab in Skoltech, and I did something different again. I did a project about automated molecular dynamics protocols for soluble proteins. So as you can see, like we can do a lot of things in Skoltech. Like maybe sometimes it's not it feels like it's not that related to your fields, but you can experience that not only inside your field, but also like some I would say entrepreneur courses or like some public speaking or some like other fields of research. Yeah, it is very possible in Skoltech. And yeah, this one is what I did for my master thesis, which is which is about the the analysis of pedestrian behavior for different social force models. I did it with Professor Nikolai Bryantov. And yeah, I would say this kind of model, which is related to um, pedestrian behavior, for now I also apply it with robots as well as it works so good. So here are some photos that like during my year of innovation workshop, like here's one of our alumni as well. Her name is Nadia. And as you can see, like there are a lot of activities to do during this period, not only doing the workshop itself, but we also like got our friends. And here's a like I as I remember it was the second Thai Russian roundtable held at Skoltech. And yeah, as you can see, like some of the professors like were also here, and like as well as some of the alumni. And here are some photos from international nights that we cooked the fruit somtam, and like a lot of like I would say our friends from different countries really like appreciate our effort in like trying to present our cuisine, because like it was kind of hard to find the like all the ingredients, but we try our best, and I think they are satisfied with it. And here are some photos taken by one of our alumni as well, Nachawat. And as like we travel a lot in Russia, and as you can see all the architecture, like this is not only Moscow but also other cities like St. Petersburg, Kazan. And yeah, that's all for me, I think.
Remember all those old days when you were here. So, and it's really exciting to see now your journey. So thank you for sharing, and we will go
Gosh.
to the next our next alumni. It's please welcome Miss Sudarut. So with your story. So Sudarut, the floor is yours. Hello, very happy to see you.
Hello, I am Sudarat Kasemsuk. I am a data analyst in the S1 analytics area right now. I got a master's degree from Skoltech data science department in 2023, not that quite long ago. Yeah. I have a bachelor degree from KMITL in applied mathematics. Then I got an offer to join the financial industry to be a business analyst. But after 4 years of working, I started thinking about, well, having a data science skill combining with the business skill would be perfect. That's how I got to know the Skoltech scholarship. Well, I would say that it's never late for after having some experience from the real world industry, then you continue doing the master degree because that shaped me a lot to be so today. And that is the reason for pushing me for changing the area from business analytics to be into the advanced analytics too. I actually have a story in Skoltech back then that it was very great experience. What I liked the most, I would say that it's the culture, people, and everything. Well, I'm telling the truth. And here's my story. In my year, actually, it was COVID-19. I was thinking that do I still have a chance to fly and study there? Because I couldn't fly at all, according to closing the border. But I finally landed there when the 2 semesters passed. So I missed a chance to enroll to the some of the classes, and they were important to the basics background to the data science every year. But then I got a text from the professor and our department that, hey, let's just catch up for this topic that you missed. So you still have a chance, you still catch up before the 3rd semester start. And that was it was very useful for me because when the 3rd of the semester start, I got a chance to look back to the basic stuff before I go up to the other class, which is more further than the first. Still one of the class that I need the intense background, which I didn't have it before. I came directly to the professor and tell him that I miss a chance to study, and he was worried about me and my friends, and then he offered me a basic class with his TA to help at catching. That was very helpful. Yep. Being there late than the other was not only one that I missed from the class, but it's also innovation workshop. It is an entrepreneurship program which help you with the practical skills. After a year passed, I got a communication from Skoltech for the invitation to innovation workshop. Well, at that time, I thought I won't have a chance because I already missed my first year and it was gone already. But that message made me realize that Skoltech never left us behind. Yeah, I got lots of things from the workshop, from the real business case, being close with the mentor from who succeed their career into entrepreneurship area, and that combining with the technical and the business needs to form up the team and project that was beyond my expectation. And those things help me a lot nowadays because I could bring like many tricks and the knowledge and helping me a lot these days. And I hope my story could show you how I love Skoltech. Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you very much. So it's like it was lovely to like see how Skoltech helped you and how this scholarship changed your life a little bit, hopefully for better. And now it's time just to reconnect with our current students. And so we have like 3 students at the moment, and like I would like to give the floor to Tanakrit, our one of our first students here, just to talk to you, just to share his story and just to share his emotions about Skoltech, because like he is now actually having hard time. He is about to graduate from Skoltech. So Tanakrit, the floor is yours. Very like excited to listen to your story.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the professor from the Thai side and all the esteemed panel from the Russia side as well. So let me share my screen. Okay, so maybe just a little bit about me first. So my name is Tanakrit. You can call me Sai. And currently I'm a 2nd-year master's student doing data science at Skoltech. And I originally graduated from Chulalongkorn University from actually a business degree. So might be the only one who started off from a non-STEM background, but I managed to work myself toward the data science world and the technological development that is coming. So yes, and I have some work experience with data science, so that is why I am able to join Skoltech in the data science program. So what I would like to point out here is that from my side, in Skoltech, not only the academic side, as you can see here on the slide, we have more activities as well, such as ISP, which is a period that student can teach their own courses. So here you can see that last year I taught a course named AI Meets AI, which basically teach students how to use Adobe Illustrator. And that was very fun. And another interesting activity of Skoltech is the talent show that we have participated for last year and this year. So here you can see that I kind of bring Thai classical music here to Skoltech. And good news is that for this past January, we actually uh, is one of the winners of the talent show, and you can see the images here. That yeah, so we basically perform Thai classical music mixed with like modern twist, and especially we play like Russian traditional folk song as well, and I think that's kind of captivate the Russian audience. Mhm. And also for this year me and Viratev, which he will talk later after this, we also successfully did another ISP course which is called Crazy Rich Asians, that we teach students about Asian culture, not only Thailand but also Asia as a whole, which is really interesting. Mhm. And so apart from all of that, if like the listener here, if you're concerned that like it's because it is Russia, and you may not feel that comfortable, but here we have existing Thai student association in Russia that I and a couple of my friends actually founded last year, and we have a lot of collaboration with the Thai Student Association in Europe as well. So don't worry, we have like networks and connection and a lot of stuff that you can be rest assured that you come here, you will have friends not only in Skoltech but also in other university, as well as even knowing more people from other European countries as well. And okay, lastly, for my part, I would just like to show you a couple of channels that the listener can follow us for the recent updates from the student, and also the news of the application itself. So firstly, here is a Skoltech scholarship for Thai student, and here you can see that the application are now open until 24 April. And you can see that we have a bunch of content here that you can look. And also this is like the official student union of Thai Student Union of Russia. We are coming up with new podcast episode that involve Russian story and the student experience. Mhm. Yeah, and that is it for my part. I guess I covered all the activities and the more fun part of studying at Skoltech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanakrit. So, but again, we really encourage our listeners today to apply for this scholarship. Seems like it really provides the best conditions for international students at Skoltech ever. No other international students have better conditions rather than those winners of this particular scholarship. And the selection process is less complicated rather than the other general standard selection process. So again, we at Skoltech really appreciate our collaboration with the Princess Foundation, with like our collaboration with Kingdom of Thailand in general. So that's why those prestigious and privileged conditions have been created. Again, just to support our collaboration between two countries. We hope to see lots of applications this year. We're looking forward to our interviews, selection interviews, and moreover, we're looking forward to our new students from Thailand because Russians love Thailand. Of course, it's basically helpful to this wonderful country with its resorts. But we would like to show that Thailand is not only about resorts, okay, but it's as well about beautiful academic culture and this wonderful environment which trains very good professionals. And this collaboration between two countries can be not only touristic but as well academic. And this is our big goal, and we would like just to promote it as much as possible. Oh, I can see one more
Yes.
question. Sorry. Let me answer it. So, what about internships at the undergraduate level lasting 2 to 6 months? Yes, I briefly mentioned that we do have these short internships in our research centers. It's possible you can apply. So on the website there is special section for that. Feel free to apply. The only thing that those internships are not supported financially. So the financial support there is not provided. So it will be on the student side. So of course you're welcome to apply, but again, probably it can be not that convenient in means of financial support since there's really the flight and the living expenses should be covered. But again, yes, it's available and feel free to apply anytime. Okay, no more questions. Dr. Tanid, please welcome.
Yes, as a professor in Thailand, we'd like to thank Skoltech so much for helping up in building up high quality human capital. And I could see that it has been happening. Just before I come to the webinar, I listened to all this news, and Vladimir Putin, your president, surprised the recent meeting of BRICS, BRIC, is not BRICS, yes. And he said, Thailand is our top friend in Asia. Yes. And just before I came to the webinar, I just to mention to the applicants and our Russian friend that the relation Natalia mentioned has been valued highly from both sides. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Tanit. So guys, it's just time to say goodbye. It was very nice to be with you. Thank you to our graduates, to our alumni, to our students, and we will be looking forward to reconnecting one more time. So, Hopunka.
Yeah, thank you very much, Natalia.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
participants.
everyone.
Thank you, and have a nice evening.
Yes,
Bye
thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.